I'm back to doing these videos, baby.
What do you think ownership is?
So this is what we're gonna do.
God, you already own that.
God's got some stuff in store for you.
A local man took a bicycle trip around the country
You
and
just have to go through the process of gaining access to it.
welcome back.
Oh, and did I mention she's a cat? Cat's on sidewalk.
Memorable is tip of the iceberg. This is where life is exciting for me.
All right, my long sleeve synthetic shirt that Kelly Halper's husband, Tim gave to Kelly to give to me. Smells like double cheeseburgers. Still going, baby. You're still watching, eh? Let's go.
$8:50 a.m. with 18 miles to go. We're hiring hot glue to clear that water. Alright, get a look at the bridge. Yeah, so we're going to get a ride across that to the lower peninsula. Going the wrong way down the interstate. All right, we are on a bike path now. We'll take this bad boy all the way into Sheboygan. Yesterday I got to camp a little bit too early, I would say, especially for a dispersed spot. Kind of didn't have anything to do. There's less to do when you're hiding. Yeah, if we can ride till later and then find somewhere cool. I got to download a new offline map. There's a McDonald's in Sheboygan. It's about a 15-mile ride, so we'll get there about 1:30 and all right, got groceries. We're going to the fire department. All right, so I'm gonna try to get back here, tucked away. Guys. Yes. All right, today was a push. I will tell you that. I mean, the last 5 miles out of town, I passed a local and I was like, hey, are you a local? And he was like, just getting done with a run. He was walking back to his house, young guy. He's like, yeah. And I said, how far into the next store? And he said, there's nothing that way. There she is, live in the flesh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a end of episode bonus feature. We are on episode 34 now, and Marilyn and I are further up the road than, of course, the video is leading you to believe where we are, and that is for anonymity, autonomy. Expect that delay. On today's episode, I wanted to show you where we've been. Dove Creek, Colorado is where we took off from. And we are now up in the lower peninsula of Michigan. We're actually much further than that, but you'll see that later. Initially, my goal was to get out of the Southwest. You can tell there's not a lot of good soil. It's super hazardously dry. Unexciting place for me. I decided I will not die in Dove Creek, Colorado. I knew I still had a adventure in me, so I knew I was gonna do another trip. Bike touring for me has always been a wilderness period. It's something that God uses as a tool to take me from shackles and living a life of slavery and headed to a promised land. And so, you know, critics out there, anybody out there, I don't really need your approval or disapproval. I'm not shattered by disapproval because I know what's in the heart of man. I'm loved by my Father. I'm going to run the race before me, And I'm a human being as well, and I'm a filmmaker, so I'm going to show you what that looks like as I live my life. So I'm 34 now. Parts of my body do ache from riding. My arse currently right now is I got a cushion, a memory foam cushion for my saddle, but that has probably been the hardest part, putting in 80, 90, 100-mile days in the last few days. I mean, the last couple of weeks really have been full pushes. And now that I'm two-thirds of the way through the trip, note the new drip. I know it's gonna probably take a push all the way to the end. Once I got out onto the front range in Colorado, it became hot again. I put my sandals on and it was hot all the way through the Midwest. I mean, some days were cloud covered and rainy out toward eastern Nebraska. And so that was a break for hope, because it was getting staggering. The oppression from the humidity coming off the corn was dastardly. So that meant we had to ride early in the morning. Once we got out of Iowa, I had Dairyland to look forward to in Wisconsin, but in that excitement too came the fresh air off of the Great Lakes. Going through Madison and Appleton, or going around Appleton, Lake Winnebago, headed for Green Bay. And the last few episodes that y'all have seen, and my phone broke in Iowa, so I've almost done half the trip now without my access to the internet off. So I have two phones, one that I'm shooting on right now, which I can connect to Wi-Fi. So of course the transition off of the phone working and figuring out my other strategy, which has been following my past route back home to New England. That's gonna be my plan now. So I have all of these past point of contacts, including the fire department that I'm staying in right now on my first 0 day in 12 days. I'm surprised. Going so far without my phone, creating episodes and creating a plan and enjoying my time with God and the progress that I'm able to make without that direct connection to the phone. It's been a good trip. Going on about 1,900 miles now. From here down, and then we're gonna follow Lake Erie to, let's move the map over, to this area. So, coming down. So Appalachia is a tough bike ride. So thanks for watching, you all. I will put a link in the description if you want to donate to the trip. Otherwise, thank you so much for hanging in there and continuing to watch this series. This is season 0, so this is sort of setting the stage for a continuation. And I'm excited for you all to be a part of that. So thanks for watching, and let's go on with the rest of your life, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
Next time on the show.
Always thought, is he going to make me a filmer, a fisher of filmers, or filming of men of fishing? Filming fishermen fish for men.
Cats on sidewalk.
While the